You have definitely heard about Canva, or you have been using Canva, and now you want to level up your design skills. In today's tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how you can go from a novice, complete beginner, to an advanced designer inside of Canva. Trust me, guys, this is just beyond a tool. This is a big companion for anyone who is an online entrepreneur, a student, or just running anything that has to do with online. This tutorial is going to be step-by-step walkthrough when I'm going to be showing in depth everything that you need to know about this powerful design tool called Canva. Often information your social media designs, your presentations, your flyers, your brochures, and even typing. The Canva AI now is super powerful that you can be able to generate images and you can put all of this together to build a very big companion for you as icons. So guys, if you're interested in joining this very powerful journey, all you need to do is sit down and follow all of my video tutorials, which I'm going to be sharing with you step by step, explaining to you in depth how to use this tool. So guys, once you are logged inside of Canva, this is the interface. This is the page you are going to see every day as a designer inside of Canva. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through all the different tabs and all the different buttons that you can be able to click on when you're on this homepage. So this is how it looks like. Below we have recent designs that I've made for myself, for thumbnails, and all other things that I designed inside of Canva. So as you can see here, this is a Canva Pro account. Yes, actually a Canva Teams account that I share with people. So I actually add my students here when you're undergoing my training for Canva. I put it up here so that you can be able to have that experience of Canva Pro. So here we have the logo. And then on the right hand side at this top navigation bar, or the left hand side, sorry, you can see that we have the design spotlight. So this design spotlight actually missed out all the functionalities of Canva. So the different things you can be able to do inside of Canva, you have Visual Studio, you can be able to have Canva docs where you're actually typing inside of Canva, making your documents, presentations, whiteboards, PDF editor. Here we have video editor, we have pictures and photos. Then we'll have print section where you can print business cards, invitation marks, and we'll have the marketing section where you actually design your logos, posters, flyers, and a lot more. So as you can see, the list is very long, but when you're going through, you're going to actually understand that these are all the different functionalities of Canva. These are everything that you can be able to do inside of Canva. So the next part here, we have this business tab. So this business tab actually helps you to understand the different category of people that Canva actually loves to use the platform. So you can actually use Canva for content creation, visual communication, brand management, team collaboration, plan and schedule, and a lot more. So Canva has business and a business plan for content creators, visual communication, brand management, and we also have the solutions part where actually Canva solves the marketing, creative problem for agencies, sales. So these are all categories of businesses that can use Canva. So we have a lot of resources here and case studies. So Canva is also something I'm going to recommend to you if you have an agency, you're doing marketing, you're doing communication, social media, content creation. Canva is a really, really good tool for you. So when you come over to this education tab here, you see that Canva actually gives the opportunity for people who are education teachers. So that is the secondary school teachers, age from maybe say 6 to 18 years. If you are teaching in any school in this range, you can be able to apply to Canva to get Canva education. I'm going to talk about much of that in our upcoming videos. But for now, we see that Canva education, Canva has for schools and teachers, for students, free teacher resources, element integration. So if you're actually teaching, maybe say you're teaching Google Classroom, any online training that you're doing as a teacher, you're able to sign up on Canva as a teacher and you're going to benefit from all of this. The elements integration, you can use the case studies, the higher education, the free teacher resources, and there is also Canva for students. So the next step here has to actually talk about pricing. So pricing actually divides Canva into three. You have a free plan for everybody when you sign up, just logging in with your Gmail, and you can actually log into Google. The next thing that you can do is you get the pro plan. So the pro plan is different from the free plan, as some of the images and the content on Canva is purely accessible for everybody. So you need to get that pro plan for you to be able to enjoy all of this. So this is where the pro plan comes in. So for individuals wanting unlimited access to premium content. So the next part here, we have Canva for Teams, which I'm currently using right now. Canva for Teams is very essential. People who are working instead of Canva as a group of people. So maybe you have your agency and all of your workers that need to use Canva. You just need to buy a subscription of Canva for Teams. A lot of people are using the same Canva for Teams account, working on the same files and controlling everything very easily. So after that, we have this Learn tab here, which is actually helping you to actually contact Help Center, can see the Canva blog, Canva Design School. These are just actually resources for you to use experience with Canva. So if you don't also know how to use Canva, you can visit that blog, you can go to that design school. You can also put yourself notified anytime there are events on the Canva. Each time Canva is hosting an event, you can actually join here in Canva events, and you can actually contact the help center from this section here. So that's it with the top navigation bar. On this right hand side here, we have here create design, which I'm going to be talking about that in a moment. Here you have this your profile where you can click on and actually edit your profile. So on this other part here, these are notifications to see if when you're starting working with people in a team, you can get notifications if someone has committed on your design or someone is actually requesting your access to your design here in the notification tab. And on this other section here is where you can actually make changes and settings to your Canva profile. So I don't want to talk a little about that right now. I'm just going to go back, and that's the top navigation bar. I believe that you have been able to understand whatever I've explained right now, and I'm going to take you to this left navigation bar for you to see what's actually here. So this is my profile here for Canva for Teams, where I actually share it with almost everybody who is using Canva. And the next part here, which I'm going to share with you, is the projects tab. So this is the home tab. The projects tab actually is going to be important for you when you have actually started designing a lot of things inside of Canva. So it's going to help you to categorize that designs them into particular folders so that you can able to access them anytime, even years after, without any confusion. So after this, let me go back to the home tab. We have the templates tab. This is something that you're going to be using almost every day. This templates tab here is going to help you to access the numerous designs, pre-made designs from Canva. So Canva has actually made this tool super interesting and easy to use in such a way that you have templates related to anything design related that you can think of. So all you need to do is make use of this search bar. I'm very sorry that I forgot to mention the search bar, but it's very essential, and I'm going to talk a lot about it in the days ahead in our upcoming tutorials. So all you need to do is, I'm just going to, it's depending on where you're going to be watching this video. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on my website, it's going to either be in a single video or a long video, or it's going to be divided. So just know where to check if it's a playlist or it's going to be in a single video. So I'm going to make sure that I explain everything step by step. So all of these templates here, you can be able to access them, and Canva has many simple social media. It's divided into business, social media, video, marketing, and a lot more, guys. Trust me, if you follow me throughout all this tutorial, I'm going to introduce and breaking down all of these to you one after the other. Back to the homepage here, this is another amazing feature that gets benefit when you're using the premium version of Canva. It's called the brand hub. This brand hub actually helps you to put in your design resources together. Let's say you have your logo, you have the specific fonts that you use, you have some specific colors that you use, or you have some pre-made templates that are going to be used recurrently over and over. You can actually use this brand kit to set up your brand kit, actually put everything together for you to be able to use them over and over again, so that you don't go finding colors, or you don't go trying to make templates over again, or you don't need to be uploading your logo all the time. So that's a very, very, very powerful option of Canva, the brand kit. So it's going to be essential that if you're using Canva, learn how to use your brand kit, and you can also invite people to your brand kit in such a way that if you have people who are working in your company, your organization, your business, your agency, you can invite them to access your brand kit so that they have the color to use, they have the fonts to use, and they have templates that they can already continue using. And the only difference here is that the templates inside the brand kit, you are the one to make those templates. So you can actually make it design and feel that it's looking good, and you can love to use design. You add it to your brand kit, anyone can access it when you invite them, and it's going to really easier work so much. So after the brand kit now, I'm going to take you to this part here for apps. So the section of apps is something that many people enjoy about Canva a lot. So this apps here is actually Canva linking your designs to another third-party app for you to get mockups, for you to be able to create AI avatars, for you to be able to create QR codes, for you to be able to generate text, for you to be able to create flipbooks, for you to be able to create different forms of visual content. So this Canva apps has a variety of third-party apps that are integrated inside of Canva, and you can be able to turn your designs into different mockups and all these different functionalities that this apps has to offer. So a lot of things inside of Canva as this design tool requires you to actually do practice. So it's just for you to try it out, as there's nothing to lose, but there's a lot to do designing inside of Canva. So that's it about the apps. Now I'm going to take you now to the last section here, which is called the member section. So this member section here is available to me because I'm actually using Canva for Teams, and a lot of you are also going to be using Canva for Teams or the premium version, which you can actually upgrade to Canva for Teams. It helps to actually invite new people into Canva. So like I have my student right now, and I want the person to benefit from my Canva premium version which I'm using now. For someone who is not able to pay, all I need to do is click on invite members. I go ahead, I click on the invite button. I just enter the person's email here and I'm going to invite that person. You can also use this link here to share it and invite people into your team, but most of the time I will recommend that you add them manually using your email. That's it with the different tabs that are available on Canva. And now I'm going to take you now to this central section here where we have for you, we have docs, we have the whiteboards, we have presentations, and we also have social media here. We have videos and have websites. So I'm going to start with websites. Canva has now upgraded to an extent where you can able to create websites, design websites instead of Canva, and host them for free, for completely free. Which recommend is for those who are actually doing marketing, who want to land pages, who want to actually design so you can bring in real quick. Canva websites is going to be a very, very essential tool. So the next part is videos. Canva has now upgraded also so much in relation to video editing, giving you a vast variety of functionalities that you can able to add editing filters and functions which you can add to your videos while editing. And I'm going to really recommend that if you are interested in learning or editing video as a content owner, you're going to understand Canva so well because that's been super simplified, drag and drop, everything is so easy. So if you come to this section here for social media actually carries all the different social media platforms. Example of designs from Instagram stories, we have Instagram ads, Instagram reels. So these are all pre-made templates for you. So as you can see here, these are different templates. So if you want to actually, let's say, how to make Instagram ad, all I need to do is come to the search bar here, I search for Instagram ad template, and it's going to show me examples. Or I can go ahead to this social media section and I choose from your different social media ads. Anything related, if you want an Instagram post, a Facebook post, a Facebook story, anything, you just have to search for that keyword, and Canva is going to show you all of the templates that are related to that particular keyword. That sounds cool, right? Let's go to the next part. The presentations part of Canva is something that I really love so much because of its flexibility. Already advanced templates that you just need to change. They're just the words, images, and you are good to go. So all you need to do is click on presentations, and once you're on the presentation section, you're going to see all the different templates that Canva has made for you. So they put a lot of work to be able to design templates. That's why some of them are actually free, and some of them have to pay for the premium version before you can access them. But trust me, if you are someone who is patient and very creative, the free templates are still worth it for you, but it's just going to require a lot more customization. But if you are calm and you understand through all these courses that I'm giving you now, you're going to be able to customize everything inside of Canva, even starting from scratch. So the Canva Docs tool is also another newly added feature of Canva, which is very, very powerful because it helps you to actually edit documents since Canva. Look at PDF, you can actually type out documents in Canva, insert videos, insert images, and a lot more of things which you do. Trust me guys, as I'm going to be walking throughout this course, I'm going to discover that Canva has far beyond what I expect you right now. In the next session, I'm going to be taking design and Canva, how to actually manipulate with the templates, going up to the section where we are creating social media designs, how to actually build websites inside of Canva, and to see you in the next one.